Till now we have discussed about the reflection of light on a concave mirror, but now we will look into the reflection of light on convex mirror. One thing you should remember is that the convex mirror will never form a real image. It will always form a virtual image, because the rays which reflects from the convex mirror will never meet. They will never intersect. A real image is only formed when two reflected rays intersect each other, and which can be observed on a screen. Screen is the paper. So the convex mirror, the reflected rays from the convex mirror will never intersect each other. So we will now look into different ray diagrams on a convex mirror. So we will now look into some of the rules with respect to ray diagrams on a convex mirror. In case of a concave mirror, generally the center of curvature, focal and pole would be in front of the concave mirror, because center of curvature determines the center of the sphere, the circle, right? So in case of the convex mirror, it should be at the back, because it determines the center of the circle. It's so simple. Don't confuse and draw it in the front. In the convex mirror, it is at the back, because the center of curvature determines the center of the circle. Now look into the figure 17. You can find that a ray which is parallel to the principal axis, when meeting with the convex mirror, is getting reflected, and it seems that this ray is coming from the focal point which is at the back of it. With the help of the dotted line, we have drawn the focal point, right? And with respect to the figure 18, which is reverse to the figure 17, a ray which is coming from the top is getting reflected parallel to the principal axis, because it looks as if it is coming from the focal point when being attached in with the help of the dots at the back of it. And in the third situation, a ray traveling in the direction of the center of the curvature, on reflection travel in the same direction, coming from the center of the curvature. So the rules which we have studied for the concave mirror and the rules which are studying for the convex mirror is a bit similar, but the only difference is, in case of the concave mirror, the rays will intersect and it is a real image, but in case of the convex mirror, the rays will never intersect and it is a virtual image, and we need to make a dotted line at the back showing the point from where the ray might get reflected. On the basis of three rules, we will now look into a ray diagram for convex mirror, by placing a candle in front of the mirror. So in this particular image, you can look at AB, think it as a candle, and it is on the principal axis in front of convex mirror. There are two rays going from the point B. One is parallel to the principal axis and it is again reflected, and it appears as if it is coming from the point F. So a dotted line has been attached at the back of it, joining F and the reflected ray. It appears that the ray is coming from the point F, and the second ray, which is the ray 3, when it is meeting with the convex mirror, and if you attach it with the help of the dotted line, it will form a line till C, point C. So as it is passing from the center of the curvature, with respect to the rule 3 which we know, it will again get reflected in the same direction. So it is again getting reflected in the same direction. So you are not able to find the second line, because the incident and the reflected rays are on the same line. and if you join the dotted line, both the rays which are been intersecting at the point A1 is the place where the image is expected to be, and such an image is erect, which is not inverted, and it is diminished image, and this is a virtual image. Look at this image. There is a convex mirror which is kept in front of the sun. Think it is being kept in front of a sun because the rays are parallel. That is why I have said that it is being kept in front of the sun. And when it is getting reflected, all the rays are reflected in such a way that they are diverging from each other. That means it never meet. So they will never intersect and never form a real image. But it seems like, it appears like these are coming from the back. These rays are coming from the back, wherein they are intersecting at the point F. So the image will form at point F. Hello friends, this is the last image for the topic, and it deals with image formation by plane mirror. In this particular image you can find an object, right? And think that object as a candle, and it has two incident rays passing from it. One is parallel to the axis. As it is a plane mirror, it doesn't have a center of curvature. In case of the plane mirror, the point to remember is whenever a ray is parallel to the axis, it will reflect again in the same direction. So in the image you can look at incident ray is again reflected in the same direction, and with respect to the second ray which is going down, it is reflected again in such a way that the incident ray is equal to the reflected ray and the angle would be similar. Do you think both the reflected rays, you can observe both the reflected rays, do you think these both rays will intersect or join at a point? No. A plane mirror will never form a real image because both the reflected rays will never meet at a point, and this real image cannot be identified on a screen. But if you look at with the help of a dotted line, if you make the image, it appears that at from a particular point these both the rays are coming and they are intersecting at the back of the image, and it is the place where it seems to be like the image is being formed. Have you seen the distance from the object to the mirror, and at the back of the mirror also there is the same distance, right? So if you are moving in front of the mirror also, the same thing happens with the plane mirror. If you go back, the image in the mirror seems to be like going back. If you are coming in front, the image in the mirror seems to be like coming in front.